Is it time to buy or sell SoFi stock? In this video, we will explore SoFi in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 29th of July, 2025, and we are here to provide you with an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analyses. You won't want to miss any important updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Leverage the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analyses for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since May 30th, 2025, our system has ranked SoFi as a strong buy candidate, assigning it a score of 6.62. Let's examine the stock's performance during this timeframe. Those who adhered to our analysis would have realized an impressive gain of 68.42% since we first designated SoFi as a buy candidate 41 days ago. This equates to an average return of 1.67% per day since it was classified as a strong buy candidate. The stock is situated within a broad and robust upward trend in the short term, indicating that further increases within this trend are expected. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 82.42% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging between 68.72% and 89.27%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis projects a change of about 69.93%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 6.15% to 73.47% over the next year. In today's terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $21.02 and $38.86. Our latest daily update for SoFi includes the headline, Big Movements in SoFi Stock Price on Tuesday, moving 12.8% between high and low. The SoFi stock price gained 6.57% on the last trading day, which was Tuesday, the 29th of July, 2025, rising from $21.02 to $22.40. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated by 12.8%, with a day low of $22.26 and a day high of $25.11. The price has fallen in 6 of the last 10 days, but remains up by 6.87% over the past 2 weeks. Volume increased on the last day, along with the price, indicating a positive technical sign, with a total of 169 million more shares traded than the day before. In total, 227 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $5.08 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $25.11, while the lowest price was $6.01. Currently, the price is 10.79% or $2.71, below the 52-week high, and 20.74% or $5.86, below the all-time high reached on the 1st of February, 2021, when the price peaked at $28.26. SoFi Technologies recently announced strong second-quarter earnings for the year 2025, reporting a revenue of $858 million, a remarkable 44% year-over-year growth, and earnings per share of 8 cents, both surpassing Wall Street expectations. Following this positive news, the stock experienced significant gains, soaring as much as 15% during trading. In addition to robust earnings, SoFi projects a 30% year-over-year growth in membership, anticipating the addition of 3 million new members this year. This growth is expected to enhance cross-selling opportunities across its financial products, positioning SoFi for sustained revenue growth. However, the company also announced a public offering of $1.5 billion in common stock, which could slightly temper investor enthusiasm in the short term. While public offerings can dilute existing shares, the capital raised is intended to support further growth and investments in the company's capital-light business model. In the long term, the positive earnings and growth outlook could outweigh the immediate impact of the stock offering, potentially driving the stock price higher as investors look beyond the short-term fluctuations. Furthermore, the focus on addressing the demands of overachievers and leveraging advancements in artificial intelligence and blockchain could further bolster SoFi's competitive edge in the fintech landscape, making this an interesting stock to keep an eye on as it evolves. Analyst ratings. On Friday, the 11th of July, 2025, it was reported that Cowen & Company assigned SOFI a hold rating with an initialize action. On Wednesday, the 11th of June, 2025, it was reported that Stephens assigned SOFI an overweight rating with an initialize action. On Tuesday, the 14th of January, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned SOFI a buy rating with a hold action. The 3rd of January, 2025, it was reported that Deutsche Bank assigned SOFI a hold rating with a hold action. On Thursday, the 19th of December, 2024, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned SOFI an underweight rating with a hold action. Analysts have assigned SOFI stock a general sell rating. They categorize the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book value also as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts have given the stock a rating of neutral. The following signals have been identified for SOFI. The SOFI stock holds buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, providing a positive forecast for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal indicated by the relationship between these two averages, with the short-term average positioned above the long-term average. In the event of downward corrections, support can be expected at $21.40 and $18.43. A decline below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. A buy signal emerged from a pivot bottom on Wednesday, May 21, 2025, and since then, the stock has increased by 75%. Further upward movement is anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Volume is also rising alongside the price, which is considered a strong technical signal. However, some negative signals have emerged as well, which may affect near-term developments. Additionally, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, commonly known as MACD. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, sell signal. Pivots, buy signal from 47 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 28 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 2 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal from 41 days ago. The long-term moving average, sell signal from 39 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal from 37 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Let's delve into the support, risk, and stop loss for SOFI. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level with accumulated volume at $21.20 and $19.95. It's important to note that there is a natural risk when a stock is testing a support level. If this level is breached, the stock may then decline to the next support level. In this scenario, SOFI has support just below today's level at $21.20. Should this be broken, the next support level based on accumulated volume will be at $19.95 and $18.21. This stock can experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility. With a large prediction interval observed in the Bollinger Band, this stock is categorized as high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated $2.85 between its high and low, which corresponds to a change of 12.80%. Additionally, for the past week, the stock has displayed an average daily volatility of 4.73%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for SOFI, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, let's discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A high PE ratio might indicate that the stock is overvalued or that investors are anticipating significant growth in the future. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 29th of July, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at 6 cents. It is important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for SOFI. There's no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which indicates that the stock could move upwards swiftly under the right conditions. In this scenario, you may consider entering a position and using volume as a guide for when to exit. On the downside, SOFI encounters its first support level at $21.20. If this support level holds, it could present a good entry point. Anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for SOFI from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 18th of July, 2025, Kelly Keough executed an insider sale of 10,267 shares of common stock. On the 20th of June, 2025, Kelly Keough again executed an insider sale of 10,267 shares of common stock. On the 20th of June, 2025, Jeremy Rischel executed an insider sale of 66,847 shares of common stock. On the 16th of June, 2025, Derek J. White executed an insider purchase of 4,355 shares of common stock. On the 16th of June, 2025, Derek J. White executed another insider purchase of 148,404 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've determined the insider power to be negative with a ratio of negative 2.340. Overall, insiders purchased 4,711,303 shares and sold 4,824,597 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $21.58, indicating a decline of 3.64%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, which contributes to its high risk. A buy signal has been identified from a pivot bottom established 46 days ago. Is SOFI stock a good buy? SOFI presents several positive indicators and is currently on a strong upward trend. As the old saying goes, let the trend be your friend. Therefore, we believe it is a favorable option at these present levels, with expectations for further gains over the next 3 months. Our analysis has been updated, elevating our recommendation for this stock from a buy to a strong buy candidate. After examining the volatility and price movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 30th of July, we anticipate that SOFI will open higher by 86 cents, starting at $23.26. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should speak with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decision upon StockInvest.us. By using the information, you agree and are held liable for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day. With regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.